Invite my all the dignitaries present on the dais with a bouquet of flower. I request my colleague to kindly present a bouquet of flower to Honorable Minister IT. Mr. Agnello Fernandez has graced this occasion. I request my colleague to present him with a bouquet of flower. Also, Mr. Prashant DS, he is the CEO of our startup Cell. I request my colleague to present him with a bouquet of flower. And our very own Director IT, Sri Sunil Anchipakka sir. Thank you so much. Now I request our Honorable Minister IT to say a few words on this occasion and congratulate our esteemed educators.
A very good evening to all of you. I'm the Director of IT, Bab Sunil Anchipakka, IAS. I'm Commissioner Labor, Bab Agnello Fernandez, CEO of our IT part, Prashant, all the teachers and the startups will be felicitated today, electronic media, press, my own people from the IT department. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, a happy Teachers' Day. I think you deserve a round of applause for your own selves, for what you all have been achieving and what you all have been passing on as knowledge. Teachers' Day, I wrote a small article which came on today's Navin Times about our nostalgic moments, trying to connect how things were then and how things are now, and not being critical about anything, but talking about those small memories which we carried, which allowed us to have learnings in our own way. Technology actually tenna. WhatsApp itself, social media soda, but it was just pen, paper reading. TV also was like, okay, coming in. Tenna chitra har padap ani amchi mati amchi mansa padap manje it was like we have achieved something in life. And आता you have so many options from Netflix to other OTT platforms to watching the latest. It was always a dream that we never thought that we would watch a movie on a phone. So what I'm trying to say is technology is moving very fast, and as Sunil said, Industry 4.0 is a focus area which the Goa government is talking about. We have had policies in place, startups, IT policy in place. We have had startups who have already been talking about and getting benefits from the policy, similar to the IT companies who have been trying to take benefit from the policy. आता तुम्ही suddenly म्हटले last minute आपली किती काय म्हणून. So as we were talking about Teachers' Day, it has always been one area which has been grey. All teachers get felicitated in their own schools in their own way. But when it comes in the IT domain, it's required to be recognized. That's what we thought fit, and at least we need to have a head start. So जसे आमच्या सुनीलान म्हणले at a short notice, all of you have come. तुमका पहिले thank you. But this needed to be done so that very annually we are able to have a proper event. This has to be done very fast. Begin kurcha padlo. But next year I think things will be better than with the proper planned programs. Main म्हणल्यार Industry 4.0 म्हणटकर teachers, three things what we are felicitating today. I understand one is under PM Cares, one is under EduTech, startups under EduTech, and the third one I believe is on the people who have been contributing to the Atal Tinkering Labs. आता हे तीनही पहिले जाल्यार drives the ecosystem as far as IT is concerned. And as we drive IT ahead, whether it's on 3D, it's on AI, it's on ML, it's on AR, VR, so many things that we have all been talking about, even blockchain for that matter. It's important that we start somewhere. And I mean, IT तीन भाग घेतले. एक is governance. On the e-governance point, we have already started moving in terms of having Go online, CSEs, rest of the things we are online and offline. Opportunities are created for self-employment also, and also to create the services. These services will allow the citizen to get many services at doorstep. From technology aspect, the government also is working on ensuring that we are able to give good governance through technology. Same time, from connectivity wise, we are talking about Har Ghar Fiber. So we are talking about taking partnership from the central funds and ensuring that we are able to provide all the services as far as Har Ghar Fiber. We are not able to get the last mile connectivity in a manner in terms of reaching the last house. And if internet has become a fundamental right, I think we need to ensure that every citizen, irrespective of the class or monetary सगळं पयलें जाल्यार सगळ्यांक एज्युकेशन सारकें मेळपाक जाय आनी तें एज्युकेशन पावतलें जाल्यार आमी कनेक्टिविटी सारकी दिवप हें धोरण दिवन आमी फुडें सरल्या. There has been a delay of almost about 6 months to the thought which had to go ahead, but I think very soon Harghar Fiber will take off. We are just awaiting the schemes coming from the center which will allow us to work our things together. Electronic manufacturing cluster, बाकीच्या आमी जे industries तयार करता, आता comes back to where you guys are playing a role. The IT domain is very importantly required to create that capacity building which we are right now missing on. Capacity building to the requirement of the industry. आमची सवय झाला की we run through curriculums which we think is the curriculum, but we realize that when we go out for job interviews, that what is required by the industry is something very different. And ताच्या खातीर job giver आणि job seeker हो जो bridge आसा तो समज gap आमी कमी करतले जाल्यार we need to ensure that knowledge reaches the right people in the right manner and we are able to have the right talent here. Talent pool असलो brain drain जायना आणि समज लोक भायर वचना जाल्यार हांगाच तो टॅलंट आमी दवरतले जाल्यार इंडस्ट्रीज जाय आणि इंडस्ट्री येता आसतना एक जागो आणि बाकीचे सोडले जाल्यार द नेक्स्ट थिंग दे आर लुकिंग हंटिंग फॉर टॅलंट. वी आर नॉट लुकिंग फॉर अ प्लेस वेर वी क्रिएट कंपनीज एंड आस्क फॉर अदर पीपल टू कम हियर एंड स्टार्ट वर्किंग. आवर प्रायोरिटी इज की आमच्या गोंयकारांक जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज सारखे मेळत. सो आयटी ITES एंड रिलेटेड थिंग्स इज वॉट वी नीड टू लुक एट आणि थंय तुमचो सगळ्यांचो रोल येता. Atal Tinkering Labs, PM Cares, बाकीचे edutech startups, all who are being felicitated today, I think have played a role and that is being recognized. So I convey my best wishes. I congratulate all the teachers and the startups who have been here today and will be felicitated. It's a small recognition from the Department of IT as a head start because we believe there should be certain motivation to happen within the fraternity of teachers which you realize that they are still फुडें वता. लायफान मोटिवेशन नसले जाल्यार कांयच जायना. मोटिवेशन असल्यार सगळें जाता. देन स्काय इज ऑल्सो नॉट अ लिमिट म्हणटा असो. सो इफ वी नीड टू गेट मोटिवेटेड वी नीड टू रेकॉग्नाइज सर्टन सर्विसेस. टुडे इज द डे एंड तुमी सगळे शॉर्ट टायमार आयल्यार तुमकां पयलें कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट करता. दिस इव्हेंट एज इट टेक्स ऑफ इन अ मच बेटर मॅनर बाय द नेक्स्ट इयर. I only request all of you all ki let us put our thoughts together. Knowledge is something which is best known to you and passing of knowledge is always an important challenge. एकदा मनशाक अशें आसता की आपली नॉलेज दुसऱ्याक दिली जाल्यार आपूण इनसेक्युअर जातलो काय म्हणून. तशें नासता रे. जितली तूं नॉलेज वाडयता आनी वाडटा तितली दॅट कम्युनिटी ग्रोज. एंड इफ यू नीड टू टॉक अबाउट वॉट द प्रायम मिनिस्टर इज टॉकिंग अबाउट नेशन बिल्डिंग, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट आवर स्टेट्स बिल्डिंग, देन वी नीड टू क्रिएट दिस इकोसिस्टम इन आवर स्टेट. गोंय राज्य ल्हान आसा, त्या राज्यांतल्यान एक बरें एक्झाम्पल तयार करपाक आमकां सगळ्यो ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज आसात आनी त्यो करता आसतना तुमचो सगळ्यांत व्हडलो वांटो आसा. So आयच्या दिसाक I think we should pledge that let us deliver towards nation building, let us deliver towards the states, let us deliver our knowledge that we have to ensure that we are able to build up communities in various aspects that we can, so that Goa can be known as a creative hub. आमची एकूच तकलेन आसा टुरिझम म्हणून आसता, पूण टुरिझम सोडून आमी समज मातशें कुशीक पयलें जाल्यार देर इज अ ह्यूज स्पेस for Goa being a knowledge hub, Goa being a creative space. आणि मुख्यमंत्री त्यात म्हणटा की let us work and get this thing done. कित्याक लोकांक पॉलिटिक इंडस्ट्रीज नाका, लोकांक बाकीचे इश्यूज आसात जाल्यार नॉलेजा खातीर कित्याक काय म्हणून. पण केन्ना केन्ना म्हाका प्रश्न पडटा की IIT सारखी संकल्पना गोंय म्हाका दिसता पयलें स्टेट आसतलें जातूंतल्यान कोण पॉलिटिकल रिजन्सा खातीर हॅव्हिंग अ शॉर्ट मायोपिया म्हणटा ताका, म्हणजे शॉर्ट सायटेडनेस म्हणटा जे यू आर नॉट एबल टू सी द have a long vision for the state. Knowledge समज आज आमकां IIT सारकेली मेळटा जाल्यार आय थिंक इट्स अ बिग थिंग फॉर अस एंड वी शूड एक्चुअली वेलकम इट विथ ओपन आर्म्स. पूण ताच्या खातीर सुद्दां मुख्यमंत्र्याक मिटिंग्यो घेवच्यो पडटा, लोकांक परत सांगचें पडटा. आय थिंक पॉलिटिक्स ऑल्सो शूड हॅव सर्टन लिमिटेशन्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ एन्श्युरिंग अ गुड फ्युचर फॉर आवर. एक वाटेन आमी म्हणटा ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज ना, एक वाटेन म्हणटा अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट वाडला, एक वाटेन आमी म्हणटा की आमकां कितें तरी करपाक जाय आनी करतले जाल्यार करपाक ना दिवप. I think this already has been understood. The government is very firm in ensuring that the right thoughts need to come in. So CM also is very clear that we need to have certain achievements done so that the future of Goa, when we say गोंयकार गोंया उरचे, knowledge वाडची आणि एक बरी इकोसिस्टम करची आणि गोंय एक क्रिएटिव्ह हब करचे, हे धोरण घेऊन फुडें सरल्या त्या धोरणाक तुमचो सगळ्यांचो आदार आसतलो अशी आशा बाळगिता आणि एकदा तुमकां सगळ्यांक आयच्या दिसाची उन्नीत परबी दिता. Congratulate you for the achievements you all have done and wish you all the very best in your future. Look at you all to be motivating factors, motivating to the other teachers, motivating to your students, motivators as to the communities. So let us grow Goa together in the frame of IT. हे दोन शब्द सांगून मी सोपोवच्या पयलीं एकूच परत आनी एकदां म्हणपी की हॅपी टीचर्स डे म्हणटकर इट इज एब्सोल्युटली इम्पॉर्टंट दॅट टीचर्स आर हॅपी. आणि ताज्या खातीर एज वी कन्वे आवर फिलिंग्स टू यू, if there are some things that we need to talk, exchange ideas, I think Prashant will be there in touch with maximum colleges, tinkering labs and everybody, where this sharing of thoughts, the government is a facilitator. We cannot think about the whole thing, how to कितें करचें, पूण एकदां आमकां समज प्रॉब्लेम कळ्ळो, ताजेर सॉल्व करून काडप आनी ताजेर फुडें वचप हे विचार घेवन आमी वतात. स्टार्टअप पॉलिसी आशिल्ली, एक ल्हानशें उदाहरण. स्टार्टअप पॉलिसी आशिल्ली, तेच आमी वी वेंट टू फ्यू कॉलेजीस. We realized like आमच्या कॉलेजीक प्रोजेक्टा वेळा आमकां जे त्रास जाताले, to raise just 50,000 rupees or 40,000 rupees to get your idea right is a big task. So we have come with some change in the policy which will come soon, which will take care of this child at the project stage itself. So projecta वेळात ताका समज काढलो and support केलो, that startup can be a big idea, and that idea can be a big problem solver or a good idea opportunity for him as a career, and for us to ensure that Goa gets a high success rate of startups and a new economy. So here example फक्त तुमकां कित्याक दिता की as we move out from here, these examples should start getting in our mind, start thinking out of the box and start being a creator of being a job giver then rather than being always a job seeker. So ही करता असताना सगळ्यांचे कॉन्ट्रिब्युशन करूया आणि एकदा तुमकां हॅपी टीचर्स डे म्हणटा आणि मागीर दोन उतरां सोंपयता. देव बरें करूं.
Thank you sir for inspiring words and looking forward for your guidance in future. Now I request Mr. Agnello Fernandez, Commissioner Labour Department, to share a few thoughts on this remarkable day.
A very good evening.
Hello.
A very good evening to all of you. We have in our midst Honorable Minister and one of the most dynamic ministers of Goa, none other than Mr. One Counter himself, who has, by his leadership and by his example, has really been a source of inspiration for all of us. There's been any department, whichever he has been a source of inspiration for all of us. And on this particular auspicious occasion of Teachers' Day, I wish you all a happy Teachers' Day. And yes, like you say, the teachers, they are actually the founding fathers of the nation. If not for education, where would have been? Today India has gone a long way. We have gone from the blockade age right up to landing on the moon, which a very few nations can boast of. All this happens only because of information and in advancement in IT. Information technology, of course, has mainly progressed. I can say, unfortunately, due to the wars that have taken place, has helped the information technology to grow. Like the First World War ended up in the development of the radar, which was earlier not known. Then the Enigma code, the World War II came with various other new innovation discoveries. It helps, although it is a negative thing, it helps. Whatever, but still, in a big way, we are here today, we are progressing in a very big manner, huge strides, and we have a government which is very, very open and very active and very proactive, and lends all possible assistance, whatever help we need or whatever we need, we just have to ask and it is given to us. To quote an English poet, there is a poet called Robert Frost, I think most of you must have heard about him. He says that the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have miles to go and promises to keep before I lay my head down to sleep. So before we go to sleep, we have a long way to go. And with the active participation of all the people here, especially the teachers, I wish you all the very best and thank you for having graced this occasion at a moment's notice. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Prashant also to say a few words on this. Okay, yes sir. Since sir is having another commitment, we'll go ahead with a small. To express our heartfelt gratitude to these educators for their unwavering commitment to excellence in information technology, I request Honorable Minister IT to felicitate our educators present here with us. As I call out your name, I request respected educator to please come on the dais to receive a small token of appreciation. Computer teacher Ms. Sonal Waze, Donna Leonarda Memorial High School, Alto Bete, Goa. Ms. Smita Naik, St. Elizabeth High School, Bardes, Goa. Dr. Nilesh Baldesai, Professor, HOD at Goa Engineering College, Pharmagudi, Goa. Mr. Lance de Mello, Padre Cosson College of Engineering, Verna, Goa. We have with us some faculties from our startup and IT companies. Ms. Sunaina Shirodkar, okay, she's not here with us. Ms. Swarna Sulakar from FunMinds Learning Tech Private Limited. Thank you, sir, for your esteemed time. We know you're busy. Thank you again for gracing us. I request all the recipients to please come on the dais since our minister and to be recipients. Since sir is in a little crunch of time, I request you all to all come for a group photo. Please stand behind the chairs. Thank you once again, Rohan sir, for this initiative and taking your time out. Now I request Sunil Achipika sir to kindly give our token of appreciation. Ms. Sania Sayyad, Al Madina High School, Kortalem, Goa. Ms. Manjusha Talolikar, Mahila and Nutan High School, Margao, Goa. Mr. Caniton Presto, St. Teresa Convent High School, Raya, Goa. Miss Maya Kamath, The Progress High School, Panjim, Goa. Prashant will be giving some other token of appreciation to Mr. Caniton Presto. Miss Maya Kamath, The Progress High School, Panjim, Goa. Mr. Sasmit Nadkarni, Teacher for Goa Fellow. Mr. Pushparaj Matkar, Teacher for Goa Fellow. Mr. Shrey Naik, Teacher for Goa Fellow. Mr. Vinay Gauns, Teacher for Goa Fellow. Miss Vibha Bhatt Prabhu, Teacher for Goa Fellow. Miss Tanvi Sawant, Teacher for Goa Fellow. Yeah, please give a loud round of applause.